Empower yourself in order to have power. It's true. This content creation has allowed us to empower ourselves, and we have power because we have a voice. If you're not empowered, even with education or your experience or your workplace or the different titles that you have, you don't have power because you don't have a voice. How are you going to contribute to society? How are we going to change the world? How are we going to infiltrate industries, governments, change policies, change things if we're not empowered? So empower yourself in order to be empowered. All right, hi guys, good evening.
Hey everyone.
Good morning from wherever you are listening from. Let me just take that volume down. All right guys, so today I'm super excited because I have been chosen as one of the top 3 leading women in the sub-Saharan Africa to speak on this Women's Day, International Women's Day. So I'm really humbled. I'm very excited. I'm thrilled. I am overwhelmed with excitement, with joy, and I'm really looking forward to sharing all the insightful research that I have prepared, and also really sharing my general experience and how it's been for me as a brand expert. As you know, I come from a branding background. I come from an advertising background, branding and television background. So there's so much information to unpack, there's so much information to share, and I'm really looking forward to it. And I'm so humbled. Thank you so much, TikTok, for choosing me to speak to some creators and some global and international speakers. Let me just take the volume up so that I can know what is happening. All right guys, enjoy this. Remember, this is a place to pray, this is a place to praise, and this is a place where prophecies come to pass. Is this not prophecies coming to pass? Is this not a place of really sharing our testimonies and the goodness of God? This indeed is the day that the Lord has made, and I'm so glad and I'm rejoicing in it, and I'm so happy that you get to be a part of this. And I pray to you too, may God give you the same grace, in fact more in abundance, as we let our light shine. May we unconsciously give others permission to do the same. That's one of the quotes that I will share today, because it's part of my motto. Really, it's about expanding and sharing knowledge. All right guys, let me know blah blah blah. Let me get ready and focus in the Zoom meeting. You are part of it.
So for this section of Women of TikTok, we're going to move on to the actual superstars. I mean, I love my leads, guys, but creators are the magic in this every single day. So we're going to move on to our top creators we'll be talking to today, who will be sharing their lives, who will be telling us how they bring creativity to the app, how they bring joy to the app, how they're shattering glass ceilings, and we are very grateful to have them on board. We're going to start off with Innocent Sadiki, who is a South African top creator. Go ahead.
Yay! Hi everyone, good evening and happy International Women's Day. I'm so delighted to be here. Thank you so much, Musa, and thank you for everyone for joining tonight. We're going to have a fantastic time. We're going to learn, we're going to grow, and we're going to be so powerful that we're going to change the world.
What do we tell the younger generation as far as what helps us be successful as women who are in spaces that we are in? And that one I'm going to pass on to you, Innocent Sadiki, to give us just a brief idea of what, just based on the experience you've had, as much growth as you've amassed, what would you tell your younger self? How would you help your younger self get to where you are? And I'm not going to say in record time or quicker than you did, just what lessons have you learned?
Wow, very interesting question. I think it actually goes very deep. I would say to my younger self, you are becoming. So you're not at the end yet. Every single thing that you do, you are evolving, you are learning, and you are growing. And I think so many of us just need that validation as we are growing, as we're figuring ourselves out, who we are, why we are born, why we're placed on this earth, what's our significance, what's our role in society. In fact, I was reading a book by Michelle Obama, and it's also named Becoming. And she says that you have to keep your aspirations very simple, because we're taught from a young age that, choose profit professions that are so big. You're a doctor, a pediatrician, and all of these things, and you don't even understand what it means. Why can't you just dream? Keep your aspirations simple. Just say, I just want to be a powerful woman. I just want to have a dog. I want to have a house. When you keep it simple, you allow yourself to dream. You allow yourself to be a child. You allow yourself to be free. You allow yourself to be fearless. I was a young girl, but I was fearless because I grew up in a township, in a small society, raised by my grandparents. You know, my parents both passed away at a young age, so I was afraid, I was insecure, I was not sure, I was not confident. But the minute you're confident and you know that you are becoming, you are able to take those little steps that will help you elevate to the next level. The thing that I wrote is that your dreams are valid, because so many of us don't know that our dreams are valid. You can dream as big as you want to dream. They are valid. If I was told as a young girl that one day I will be maybe on a soapy or global platform that will be viewed by over 8 million viewers, I would have never believed it. I was like, what, where, how? You know, if I was told that I was going to speak in this incredible event, I would have never believed it. Where would I have met Musa? Where would I have met this incredible, powerful woman of TikTok? But your dreams are valid. You have to dream that big, because you allow yourself to step into your destiny before you even get there. The last thing I want to say is a quote that I actually wrote that says, patience instills a quality model of thinking. This is because we are learning to get the power of patience. If you're not patient with yourself, you will never be able to forgive yourself even for the small mistakes that you make. You will fail along the way. You will fall along the way. You will make mistakes along the way because you're not perfect. But you know what? We learn, and you have to be patient with yourself and believe in yourself, believe in the dreams that you have, believe in the power that you hold, believe in your uniqueness and your difference, your black color or your white color or your pink color. It doesn't matter. What makes you different, that is your superpower. So you need to run with it. But yeah, power of patience, that's what I would say to that little girl. You are enough and you're valid.
I love that. Also, we do need to remember that at that age, we all are literally racing to be older. So the power of patience, I think, makes so much sense.
Yeah.
And one thing we did not mention at the beginning with introductions is that Innocent Sadiq is actually a preacher, and that sounded very powerful, right? Sounded like you're sitting on a pulpit at church. I'm going to bring Innocent back into the conversation right now, and just exploring your career, being the content creator that you are, being a woman of the word as you are, being on television as you are. How do you find that TikTok plays a role in your life's mission and in the work that you do?
First of all, I love TikTok. Such an amazing platform to really just help you express yourself. So freedom of expression. I want to say that it's a platform that allows you to be yourself and to use your gift. I didn't realize that we have so many creators from a global platform with so many different talents, from magicians to lifestyle to gaming. I mean, it's insane. Where would we put our creativity had it not been for platforms such as TikTok? Also, I believe in a quote, Mariam Williamson, I'm sure most of you know her. She says that our biggest fear is not that we are inadequate, but our biggest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. But I like the last part that says that we were born to make manifest the glory of God, and when we let our light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. So every time you put on that camera and every time you put on that ring light and you speak to someone, you are unconsciously giving other people to let their light shine, because you are healing, but they are healing in the process, and they're also going to heal other people in the process. As much as other people are consuming our content, we also consuming other people's content. So it's a rippling effect of growth, it's a rippling effect of multiplication, it's a rippling effect of education and of learning. So yeah, that's why I love the platform, and that's why I really think that it's more about receiving more than giving, actually, because you receive so much that it motivates you to pick up the camera the next day and share your light and let it shine over and over and over again. So yeah,
I almost started singing This Little Light of Mine.
Yes, come on.
This one is for Innocent Sadiq, who is a holder of a diploma in advertising, a degree in brand innovation, who has an honors in brand communication, and a master's in fine arts. That's a bold to speak of. How has educational background impacted your career on TikTok?
Thanks, Musashu, a lot, because I think I landed up exactly where I wanted to land up, and I think it's also has everything to do with planning and having those precise dreams and knowing exactly where you're going, because everything is sort of aligned. Your career is aligned with what you do. Your education is aligned with what you do. So I was very intentional from a young age to say I want to be in the entertainment industry. I want to be on television. I want to be on social media, where it's much bigger now, and I'm so grateful for all the background that I have. In terms of advertising, initially when I started advertising, I was like, I want to create commercials on television, because when I get tired of being on screen, what am I going to do? So I did it as like a plan B of my career. I'm like, when I have kids and I want to settle down and I'm tired, let me do advertising, then I can still create television while sitting behind the desk. And with that, surprisingly, a newfound career called influencing came up years later. Who thought we'll move from traditional media to digital media and would have this newfound passion and love called influencing? So everything that I've learned there is basically everything that's happening now. It goes back to personal branding, because everything that advertising and marketing and branding is that sponsors or advertisers or marketers go and find an audience and they want to communicate a specific message to them. Now, us as influencers have become brands ourselves. Now we've got brands, big brands, who come to us and who want to use our audience to advertise their content. In fact, me and Master just shot a TikTok campaign the other day, and I was sitting down and I was like, isn't it strange that we have to come up with like a whole creative concept? There's an entire team in an agency that works on this, and this is just the two of us. After working on the creative concept, we send it back to client, they approve it, they bring it back to you. You have to shoot the content yourself. So you have now become the videographer as well. You've become the editor as well. And after that, they're like, oh wow, you know what, Innocent, can we please have a caption? Usually you have a copywriter who's hired to do that, but you as a content creator, you do the copy yourself, and you still manage your social media pages yourself. So this is where education comes in place. Everything that I have learned, I'm able to be a powerful creator today, and I'm not intimidated by any brief, because when I do receive it, I understand what the client is asking for. I can have those conversations with clients. I can understand the objective for the brand, the objective of where they want to be, how they want to grow their brand, how are they aligned to me. And also it also helps me in understanding demographics and audiences, how my audience is going to be their audience, how that collaboration is going to come together. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about a successful campaign, but is the client getting their return on investment? Are they getting what they paid for from you as a content creator? And I always say this to women, right? Empower yourself in order to have power. It's true. This content creation has allowed us to empower ourselves, and we have power because we have a voice. If you're not empowered, even with education or your experience or your workplace or the different titles that you have, you don't have power because you don't have a voice. How are you going to contribute to society? How are we going to change the world? How are we going to infiltrate industries, governments, change policies, change things if we're not empowered? So empower yourself in order to be empowered. Thank you, Musa.
I really enjoyed that. That was a powerful statement.
It was such a beautiful and inspiring conversation. I learned so much from other global TikTokers and obviously from the TikTok team. It was such a great team of experts, and I'm grateful for the opportunity, and I'm so happy. I'm glad I could speak about my space in what I know and what I understand. But I was really excited to speak about branding as well, and how we need to brand ourselves as personal brands. And I was really excited to also speak about the industry that I come from in terms of my educational background, and really also talking about influencing and how things have changed and things have transitioned with time, how we move from traditional media. As you know, traditional media would be your television, your magazine, your radio, and your newspaper, and how we've moved from that, and now we're in a digital space where it's online, right? Online meaning it's all your social media platforms. It is Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and now that online space has also moved into television, where you can stream online platforms like your Showmax, like your Netflix, Amazon Prime, and all of those digital spaces, because you can only access them when you are on a subscription. And once you're on that subscription, you also need the internet to connect via them, but they fall under social media platforms as well. But it has such a great impact and has changed so much in how we view the whole communication industry and how we view television, traditional media, and digital media. I think it's amazing because it broadens the horizon. There's more opportunities, there's more job employment, it's new careers that we can look at and explore and really just help them grow. So big ups to you if you're a content creator and you've really just got into this new space, this new industry, and you are just putting your best foot forward, and you are taking the big step of faith and saying, this is what I want to do, this is what I'm choosing. I know we're going to have a broader conversation in detail on St. Twins TV. Our next live video is about how to become an influencer, so we will discuss all of this in detail to make sure that we give you all the information that you need to hopefully help you kickstart your career in being an influencer, how to maintain it, how to grow it, how to have it, and how to really just build those strategic partnerships to help you have a conducive career. Okay, so guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you to everyone who supported me. A big shout out to my sister Millicent Mashile. Big shout out to my husband Pindulo Sadiki for supporting me in this process, for logging in the session, and also to the 2 partners from the rest of Africa who also joined, the top creators of TikTok. The 3 of us, I think we did an incredible job. We should really be proud of ourselves. To more opportunities, to greater opportunities, to bigger opportunities, to the world and beyond. We are ready and we are grateful and will entirely be humbled by this experience. Guys, I want to thank you as well for staying in this and for being a part of me as I'm a part of you. Continue to pray for me and I will continue to pray for you. May the good God bless you. For myself, Innocent Sadiki, until next time, goodbye.